two cheats which I can share with you today. So two simple tips by which we can get the same effect what the sincere devotees get. So one is by remembering the pure devotees of the Lord, because they are carrying Krishna all the time in their heart. Bhagavatam, when this Ambarish Maharaj episode comes in the 9th canto, chapter 4, where Krishna makes a statement. He says, Sadhavo hridayam mayyam sadhunam hridayam tvaham mad anyat tena jananti naham tebhyo managapi. I don't know anybody except my devotee, and my devotee doesn't know anybody except me. I am in his heart and he is in my heart. Sometimes, when you are in a temple full of devotees, and hundreds and thousands of devotees, you're in Mayapur, and you're wondering that if Radha Madhav is even looking at you or not, because there's so many devotees out there. They may be better devotees than you, but then there is something that you can do. Even though there may be other devotees out there, you can make sure that Krishna is looking at you. And that you can do is by remembering his pure devotee in your heart. So at that moment when there is this temple full packed of devotees, you just say Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And the moment you say Srila Prabhupada ki jai, even among this huge crowd of devotees, Krishna will look at you. Who is that who is calling out the name of my pure devotee? So that is one way to attract Krishna's attention. When you are carrying his pure devotee in your heart, when you are carrying the instructions of his pure devotee in your heart, when you are remembering his pure devotee, then Krishna immediately looks at you. Who is that who is calling out my pure devotee's name? And another thing that we can do is whenever we are in a room full of devotees, a lot of devotees, what we usually try to do is come in the front so that we can have a better view of the Lord. But what we can actually do is stand behind the devotees of the Lord, because even if we are in front, we are not sure if Krishna is going to look at us, but he will definitely look at his pure devotees. And if we somehow stand behind his pure devotees, then while looking at his devotees, he may somehow by chance look at us. So these are the two cheats that I have discovered, and we can follow that. So that is what we have to do, is just somehow stand behind a devotee, not in front, and so that when Krishna looks at them, he will look at us too, right? So we're very, very fortunate to get this opportunity to associate with this pure devotee. Even if not physically, we're able to associate with Srila Prabhupada through his books, through his Vani, through his disciples who are also his representatives. So today we will glorify this glorious soldier, this favorite devotee of Lord Shri Krishna, Srila Prabhupada, because the more we glorify him, the more we hear about him, the more he will be in our memory, the more we will remember him. Padma Puran says that about whom we regularly talk, discuss and hear, we get 1% of his quality. The way Srila Prabhupada is, even if we get 1% of his quality in this lifetime, we'll be liberated. So the more we think about him, talk about him, hear about him, and he's in our memory, and we carry him in our heart, then there are every chance that Krishna will look at us. So, Kripalu. Kripalu means, the English translation is one who is merciful. Now, what to speak about this? This is one very literal quality. Srila Prabhupada is the personification of mercy. Merciful actually means one who is showing his mercy to the suffering living entities by bringing them back to their home, or by connecting them back to Krishna, or by reviving their eternal relationship with Krishna. That is the definition of merciful. And we can see that Srila Prabhupada, that is what his life's whole essence was. At this ripe old age, he went to America, he went to different parts of the world, travel around the world to get all the living entities connect back to Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.